Well, good evening, everybody. It is 9:35 in the PM here in the UK on the south coast, and we have got, well, 2.5 hours until the release of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds on PlayStation 4. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to be playing at midnight tonight. I may well get up a little bit early tomorrow, see if I get in a few games before breakfast. But I kind of think I owe it to the Xbox just to go on one last time, just to play maybe a couple of little relaxed solo missions, just to kind of say goodbye to Erengel and Miramar and Sandhawk on the Xbox, because we'll be back on them on the PlayStation 4 tomorrow and over the weekend, and kind of maybe share some reminiscences, if that's a word, about the amazing time we've had over the last year, with the release of PUBG on the Xbox. When you think back to how the hype train got going for PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds it was on the PC. You had all these amazing players playing the game. You'd watch these clips of this semi-realistic looking island, because it was Erengel to start off with, wasn't it? And then these amazing snipes if you're watching like Shroud and the Dark and players like that. And we kind of knew that there was something really good about Battle Royale on console, but didn't know quite what it would be. And then we had Fortnite came out, so we could get the feel of the Battle Royale. But Fortnite, cartoony. You can't lie down. You can't snake through the grass in that game, and there was all the as well. And then they're going to have PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds on Xbox, which was like, whoa. And I would be the first to admit that I was incredibly skeptical about whether this would be doable or not on the Xbox, because we all know that the base Xbox, the Xbox OG, and the Xbox One S are much less powerful than a gaming PC and less powerful than the PlayStation 4. Would they be able to do it? And then the game came out, and it was good. I borrowed my son's Xbox One OG to play, and it was buggy. It would crash. It would stutter. The frame rate was horrendous, and yet we had the best gaming experiences of our lives on PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. I've met and played with people from all over the world playing this amazing game, and we have had such good times, laughter, thrills, the biggest adrenaline rush in gaming, which is the chicken dinner. If you're into shooters, this is it kind of thing. And we had the travails and the problems of when you were playing in squads for more than if you were playing in squads, if you played like 3 games in a row, you could guarantee one of you would dashboard. The game would crash out, and you'd just be hoping that it would happen while you were in a vehicle with your mates. You weren't driving, and that hopefully you would get to the end. You would be able to fire up your Xbox again, and you'd still be in the game. Where were they? No, we'll go to Mong Nai. This is my town. You can't go to Mong Nai. So they are. I'm going over here then. I'm going somewhere else. I want to talk. I don't want to get in a gunfight at the moment. So yeah. So many great friends made on the Xbox platform. And then I decided that... Did Oliver say he wanted his Xbox back? I can't remember, but I ended up getting an X. I did a lot of research. Should I get an Xbox One X? Should I get an Xbox One S? And in the end, I went for an Xbox One S because they're doing a special Argos £180. And didn't look back and have put thousands of hours into this game. And enjoyed. It's funny you say, did you enjoy every minute of playing this game? No, because there's some really not only are the highs very high, the lows, the frustration is very low. But especially if you're a solo player, mostly by myself. I mean, I love playing with squads. You know, I love playing with other people. But my accuracy and the way that I play means that I'm not that good a sort of solo player. And I tend to get killed fairly early on when I'm playing in squads and duos. And sometimes I kind of feel like I'm a bit of a what's the word? Liability. But when I'm playing solos and I'm kind of left to my own devices to basically avoid combat at all costs, I kind of do all right, and I'm quite good at avoiding combat at all costs. Yeah, and then you have these amazing adrenaline rushes. And as I was saying, you kind of, as you're getting frustrated with the game, what will then happen is you will get a win. Or maybe you get a run where you kill a few people. And you'll be like, wow, I love this game. I want to go again. I mean, I think my win rate for this season on solos is about... I think it's about 7%, which is that's not too shabby. That's alright, that is. Now I know the guys do much better in squads. So yeah, I've really enjoyed this game, and I'm really looking forward to playing it on PlayStation 4. Where hopefully I've got this feeling that I spent so much time on the PlayStation with the PlayStation DualShock controller that I think it's more suited. And whenever I go back onto the PlayStation and play games like Battlefield or Call of Duty, I always do much better. Despite putting in lots of practice. On my aiming. So I think hopefully that will be the case. And I'll be a little bit more accurate. Maybe I'll be a little bit better at squads then. And duos than I am at the moment. Might as well head into camp. So if you're watching the stream or you're watching this video and you're thinking, you know, I've got a PlayStation. Supply drop. Should I buy PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds? If you are into shooters, this is the game for you. Now, when you're playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, though, it's best not to play to win. That might sound a bit stupid, but when I play, right, say I'm playing solos now, I'm not thinking about I'm going to win this game. I'm just thinking I just want to play for either play for rank, which is basically playing for position, or play for kills. So you play to kill a lot of people, or you play to get into the top 10 by playing stealthily, playing the edge, or that sort of business. Here's that holograph. Because if you try and play to win, you'll get very frustrated with the game, because even the very, very good games, especially with in solos, you've got to be really, really good to win more. I would say to win 10% of your games, you've got to be an excellent player to do that. Now, what you will be able to do is get into the top 10 situation a lot. What you find is I can get into the top 10 situation round about 45% of the time. And then the rest of it is pretty much luck after that. Whether, does the circle come in your favour? That sort of thing. go into the back of cow. I wouldn't mind. I'm not a big fan of the vector. Doesn't look like anybody's been here, does it? Right, I'll do something really silly now. I should not be out here on this key. This. If anybody comes along, they can just pick me off. Let's get back in. Whew. What we got? Loads of bullets. Right, let's look at our loadout. Do we need cheek pad? No. Do we need a thumb grip? No. Do we need a flash hider? No. Sending mag? No. Right, what we would like now are plenty of throwables. And meds. Because I really like PUBG for just doing this, just for looting and running around. I think it's very satisfying. Ooh. Surprise! I'll take this. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What other goodies have you got? Oh, you got a QBZ. Says Rob. I do enjoy the QBZ. Where's my red dot gone? Okay, we're going full 556. I do think sometimes the QBZ is a better gun. So what have we got? We've got an M16 with a 4x. We have a QBZ with a red dot. We've got 5 first aid kits, 30 bandages, 5 painkillers, 4 energies, 2 frag grenades, enough ammunition to sink a battleship. I don't know. You can't really ask for more than that, can you? And we're coming in from the quiet side. Now I do need to be aware though that if there was anybody else camping out in here, they would have definitely heard me with that racket. I guess the only thing I would really like now would be something like an extended quick draw and a compensator would be really nice to get this QBZ under control. So back to the conversation we were having about PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds being a wonderful game, and don't be put off by the fact that it doesn't look as good as the PC version. The fun you will have will be just as much, and that's kind of reflected by the fact that if you play, for example, the mobile version of PUBG on Android, that is brilliant, you know. That gives you the PUBG shakes, gives you the PUBG adrenaline rush you get. What's that? Time. What people like there. And so, the fun you have with the game, the adrenaline buzz you get out of a game, isn't reflected in the quality of the graphics. And you could say that really shows you Battlefield 5, which looks amazing but plays rubbish at the moment. I say that, plays rubbish. It's not completely rubbish. They're making it better. And Battlefield 5, if you see it going cheap, you know, by all means, dive in and buy it. Not a big fan of stun grenades. I do very well stunning myself, you see. Ooh. Somebody was firing up there. In that direction. Gosh, they're really having a ding-dong fight. Grenades, automatic fire, everything. What's over there? Oh, I see him. You see me. That's not very nice, sir. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's feeling confident. Ooh, I'm not. That was a good rush, sir. Killed me with a frag grenade. Very well done. So what you do with PUBG is when you lose and you want to, and you think, that was a bit bollocks, wasn't it? Because I wasn't concentrating very much. You go again. He's got some good kit, though, hasn't he? But that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So I've with this gaming generation, I've been PlayStation 4. Basically, when it first kind of started off, my son had a Xbox and a PlayStation, and I played both of them to see which one I preferred. Black Ops 3, funnily enough, was the game of choice, and I thought the PlayStation looked a little bit better and played that a little bit smoother, so I bought a PlayStation myself. But as I say, when PUBG came out, I borrowed my son's Xbox to play PUBG, loved it, bought my own Xbox. But I think that sort of 18 months, 2 years I spent with the PlayStation just playing Call of Duty and Battlefield, tuned my thumbs into the PlayStation controller. Also, it's got to be said that the PlayStation is considerably better than the Xbox when it comes to creating content. So, for example, with this video, you might be watching it live on Twitch. I've got Sandhook again. Happy days. Or where should we go? Or you might be watching the video on YouTube. And in order to create this video, what I have to do on the Xbox is stream it from my Xbox to Twitch, then export it back to YouTube. Whereas on the PlayStation, I could simply stream it straight to YouTube if I wanted to, or I could record up to an hour's worth of gameplay straight to the PlayStation and then edit it on the PlayStation. It has a very good editing app called Share Factory, and I could add music or I could add a commentary, and then I could upload it to YouTube afterwards. So that's really makes it much easier, much better for me for creating content. I have to say though, also, when I first came to the Xbox, I was very much I didn't really like the UI, and I thought, oh, it's not that good, and the Xbox is way inferior to the PlayStation. But after playing it for several months, I could say there isn't really that much in it. I think games tend to look a little bit sharper on the PlayStation, but once you get used to the UI of the Xbox, it's just as good as the PlayStation UI, and certain things are better on the Xbox. For example, the party chat system, the chat is much clearer on the Xbox than it is on the PlayStation. So what I'm kind of excited about for PUBG on the PlayStation, especially the OG PlayStation, is that we're going to have a console that's more powerful than the Xbox OG or the Xbox One S console, but is still just trying to do it at 1080p. Because a big mistake I think they made with PUBG on the Xbox One X was that, I don't know what it's like now, but it used to be capped at 4K. And that meant that the power advantage that the Xbox One X had over the what we got, mutants. Why is there so many mutants in here? Which kind of, I believe, lost, because the Xbox One X is a great console. But you know, it's not like a 4K console like a gaming PC would be. When what they should have done, really, I think, with the Xbox One X, it should have been 1080p, and then it could have probably run at a really good frame rate. Excuse me while I'm just trying to concentrate. got that good loot, have I? Right, let's put a marker on. Now, somebody, I think, landed behind me as well. Okay, so we've got a bit of range now. Come behind us. One feature on the Xbox that I hope they hold over for the PlayStation is the auto DVR. So every time you get a kill, it automatically records that. People have gone to ruins, wouldn't they? Is it called ruins? Yeah. Let's go this way. What's he got? Alright, let's get rid of this nasty mutant. I thought he had a... QBZ, yeah he did. Take the 2x scope, drop that, drop that, drop that, drop that, drop that. Pick that up, pick that, pick that up. Pick that up. Oh, we can't take it. Perfect. Oh, I've got way too much ammo. I don't need that much ammo. Oh, right, we've got a bit of a run ahead of us, but hey, you Can't do better with 7 first aid kits, could you? 8 first aid kits. I could stay in the blue all day. That's a smoke. Oh, it's another one. No, why am I throwing on my smokes? Oh, sod it. What was he doing? Should we take... Oh, alright, for old time's sake. Come on. Let's fire up the Tukshy. Come on, here we go. Whoa. Oh, wow. Only in PUBG. I kind of like the idea of getting near this river. Aha. Right. It's going to be over here, isn't it? Oh, this is brilliant. I don't care if I die. PUBG is so much fun. Rock. I'm gonna get shot now. Saw you there. Oh, not again. Frag twice. Oh dear. Well, there we go. That's PUBG. Anyway, it's probably a good time to finish. Got to show you can have fun in PUBG despite getting fragged twice. It was coming, wasn't it? I was behind cover. You would throw a frag, wouldn't you? That's what you would do. But anyway, many thanks to everybody I've played with on the Xbox over the last year or so. I'm not like giving up. I know the title of the video says my last games on the Xbox, but it isn't really. I will be coming back to play PUBG on the Xbox because it has been most fun and the community has been absolutely exceptional. I've enjoyed it so much. But anyway, the next PUBG videos you will be seeing will be on the PlayStation 4. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed the video, hit like if you want to see more of the same, subscribe, and I'll see you